Hey, good morning, folks. Right across here, BJ's Outdoors. Hey, down here on the Tennessee River this morning. Gonna do a little dragging. Starting out the same area we was at before, man. I'm gonna do one more trip on this lake, in this area doing this, and I'm gonna move on to doing something else. The fishing's good out here, man. Hadn't caught any real big fish yet, but I've caught some pretty good ones. But I just feel like there's a good one in here. So we're gonna spend the morning trying to catch us a good fish, big fish maybe. We're gonna start out just trying to catch some fish, period. I ain't gonna get too cocky on that deal, but I know, because I know how it can go. We still got good, strong current, man. Still running about 100,000 CFS through the dams, and like I said, that's a good thing for my area, because you got, a mile wide river. The stronger the current, the more current you're gonna have in this wide part of the river. If you get, below 50, a lot of times you can't even feel the current, here where I'm at today. Gonna be dragging bluegill. That seems to be the ticket right now in my area. Before I get started, I'll get something I want to run by y'all, man. I'm running a deal this month. This is October. It's Cancer Awareness Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But I'm gonna be doing cancer awareness regardless. I lost my dad in 2020 to terminal cancer, man. He found out he had cancer and he was dead in 5 weeks, and that's really heartbreaking, man. That's a devastating thing to happen to any family. And so I've been talking to my wife, and so what I'm going to do, any cat stumpers that's purchased through the month of October, I'm going to give a portion of that, donate it to the Cancer Society, man, where they can help try to, figure out this stuff, man. Figure out ways to treat patients, to help families, keep them around a lot longer. And like I said, they do a great job now. Like my dad, he didn't have any hope. He had it pretty much spread throughout his body. But like I said, it's just something. It's pretty close to my heart, man. Is trying to donate to these people. I got the pink, and I got the blue. So whichever one y'all interested in, man. Like I said, a portion of that's gonna be donated. So if y'all want to help out in any way, I figured I'd do a pink for if you know a lady in your life that's you've lost to cancer or beat cancer, either one, or a male, either one, you get the blues. But I thought I'd do that, man, so kind of help give back. So if y'all interested in doing that, I put the number to order these. It's my number, personal number I have set up for the cat stumpers. I put that in the description box at the bottom. So y'all check it out if you're interested. There we go, folks. I need to get them out, get all the rods out yet. Got grass all over it already. Gonna be fighting that grass today, I can already tell that. Feels like a nice little fish. I don't think he's no monster, but it's hard to tell in this current, man. He ain't no baby, that's for sure. When he puts his brakes on, he stops dead in his tracks. So. I can already tell he's gonna be acting a fool. Nice fish though. They ain't good on to start with for sure. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know how he's hooked. I can't really tell. The water's kind of dirty. There you go. Yep. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish to start with right there, man. Man, it's so skinny. I think these are the ones that's just moving up out of that deep water out there. They just been laid up out there, ain't been eaten. The grass is terrible today, man. I already got grass on one of them back there. I just just got it out. Hey, there ain't no sense in that. There ain't no sense in it. You can always tell the ones that I hadn't caught before, because the ones that I done caught, they know I ain't gonna keep them. It's a nice blue to start with. Like I said, he ain't no monster or nothing, but hey, we'll take him, man. He's got swords all over. All right, buddy. Put you back out here in the grass factory. Right. What I'm talking about, man, we can get started good. That's always a good sign when you start catching one right off the bat. We ain't even made it to the good part, because I always start down below or above, whatever, where I'm gonna drag through where I can get everything out before I get to the good part. We're just about there though. Let me get this one in. It's got grass all over it. Seems like it's worse today than it's been the last few times. Right there, man, this sure will mess you up. Starts pulling your planer boards back, and it'll slip down on your hook. But when them planer boards pull back, it'll just cause the lines to be so close together, you might as well just be dragging one. This grass has just about completely took over my area right here, folks. There's just no way to get around it. I've tried all the way up through there, and the fish are here, man. I'm just constantly having to reel my rods in and get this grass off, and it's very aggravating. You can't get bit if you can't keep your baits in the water. And so what we're gonna probably have to do is go find us another area. I had to do that the last time out. But I was able to drag here, but the wind's blowing a different direction. You got the wind and the current blowing the same direction, and it kind of makes it worse because it's pushing the grass right in here on top of me, and I'm running into the grass where the last time I was out, the wind was blowing up the river. So it kind of was helping me a little bit, but it ain't helping me at all right now. We're gonna go a little bit further. I got another one over here. I got to really then get the grass off. Probably go another 100 yards. I really like to hit this stretch through here, and then I'll probably roll them up, and we'll go find us somewhere else to fish and hopefully get out of this grass. Oh, there we go, folks. That's why I wanted to pull this right here. I'll fight the grass for a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. That's why I wanted to come through here. Something about this spot right here, I normally pick up a good fish when I come through here. I just couldn't abandon it till I checked it. That's a good fish too. I'll fight a little grass for one like this. Well, it ain't a little grass, it's a lot of grass, and I tell you what, it really, really wore me out trying to keep these things in and out. But this one stayed in the water long enough to get a bite. Come on in here, big boy. I really can't tell how he's hooked, but he's got his mouth open. That's usually a good thing. Come on in here, big boy. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on. Still can't tell how he's hooked. Come on in here. Oh yeah, I got him hooked good. Thank you, Lord. Oh, my grass and all. That's good fish right there, folks. Man, they are so skinny. I just can't get over that. Maybe he'll sit still. Be nice to me. Alright, folks. Oh, mate. It's a dang good blue right there, man. Big old head on that rascal. He's skinny, man. I don't know what's going on with him. Plenty of bait up here. Like I said, I think they're just now moving up. And they ain't got their fat packed on yet, but they're getting there. Well, all right, buddy. I sure appreciate you, man. I was beginning to wonder if we was gonna get a good one before we got out of here, but I had to pull this section right here, man. Even fight with the grass for a little bit longer just to see, because it's just one of them special spots to me. So, well, all right. I think I'm gonna pull on just a little bit further, maybe 50 yards. You know, I'll just kind of play it by ear as I go up through here. The worse the grass gets, I'll probably roll up and go to another spot and check. 'Cause like I said, I got several places to fish out here. But I just don't know how the grass is gonna be in any of them. The whole lake may be bad by now. So, well, all right, we're gonna keep on trucking. Pulling at 0.3 this morning. Oh, I got the wind and the current against me. I generally can do something about the boat flap, but today I can't pull downstream. Which I'd much rather be pulling downstream, especially with it being fall time. I usually do better pulling downstream, but the current's too strong and the wind blowing like it is. There's no way to slow down enough. I'll be moving way too fast. Like I said, we're gonna drag a little further up through here, maybe 50 yards or so, maybe 100, just depends. As long as I keep the grass off my rods, you know, I'll keep on going. But once they load up the grass again, I'm fixing to get them up. All right, folks, we moved up 3 or 4 miles up the river. I found a place here. It don't look like it's got as much grass, but it's kind of hard to see with this ripples in the water. But we're gonna drag up through here and see. Pretty much doing the same concept, just dragging secondary ledges. Right now we're in 12 foot, so we're gonna start there, and we'll just kind of grid check this, you know, in and out, and see, you know, what depth they're gonna be holding in. Should be about the same as it was the other spot. If I can replicate that here, it'd be great. So that's what we're gonna try to do anyway. All right, folks, what we did, we pulled back down here. I went up the river there a little piece, and it was too rough up there, man. The grass is the same as it is everywhere else. So what I did, I pulled back down here and I moved out about 150 yards, and we'll try to pull up through here. I already got grass on my outside board, so we're gonna try to drag up through here, just do what we can do, man. We got, like I said, we got a lot of things against us today, and I hate that too, because the fish are biting, and But if I can't keep them in the water, you know, you can't get bit. So we're gonna do all we can do and see if we can't pick up a couple more before we get out of here. Oh, there we go, folks. There we go. Man, we having to work for these rascals today. Pulling these rods and planer boards in and out of the water about wore me out. It's a good fish right here. It ain't come up yet. Man, my arms are so wore out. I'm fooling with them blame planer boards and stuff. He ain't no monster, but he's a good fish though. Another long, lanky rascal, man. These fish up here act like they're starving to death. Well, they don't act like they're starving to death. They look like they're starving to death. There we go, folks. Nice little blue cat. Man, they look rough. Golly. Look like they're starving to death. I mean, it's good that they're biting, but I mean, that's a skinny rascal right there. All right, buddy. I gave you that bluegill. It's down in there, so I appreciate you. Man. Folks, I wish that grass wasn't out here, man. Like I said, in a 50-yard stretch, I'm having to pull all these in and get grass. And I don't know if y'all can see it, that one's got grass piled up on the line. It's even out of the water. It's just aggravating, man. I may try to, once I get up to the end of this drag right here, I don't like much. Especially the second time we come through, and that's not bad for 2 times through here. Like I said, if them fish right there was fat, you know, like they will be here in another month, them been some good fish. But, I'm thinking about when I get up here to the top of this, I may anchor down or spotlight and throw them out the back and just sit there and see, because I know the fish are in here. I ain't been able to keep my lines in the water, man, because of the grass. But I don't know how well that'll do either. It may aggravate me with all the grass floating down, getting on my lines. But I'll try it and see if I have to. There we go, folks. You stay hooked up. Yeah, he did. Trying to get me a drink of water. All this grass, fighting this grass is wearing me out. They don't feel like a bad fish. You ain't gonna get another board, are you? Are you? I'm getting that other board. I believe you are, ain't you? I don't think he's as big as some of them other ones, but that's still a good fish. I think I'm fixing a spotlight right here. Anchor down. Nah, he ain't that big. Hey, we'll take him, man. You're fighting that grass all morning. Spotlock this thing right here. Come on in here, big boy. Like I said, he ain't no big fish at all, but hey, we'll take him, man. Like I said, this fighting this grass is about got the best of me. I mean, it's just constant. Reel them up, throw them back out. I didn't put, you know, I'm not going to put all that in the video because who wants to see that crap? But it's sure been aggravating. Come on now, don't start acting up. I'm going to get you turned back loose. Hang on to me. That hook out of you. There, folks, right. Nice little blue. Alright, what I'm going to do now, folks, I'm fixing to take these planer boards off and I'm fixing to chunk out 4 rods out the back on the bottom. And I'll show you how I rig for that here in just a second. Alright, folks, this is how I rig when I go straight from dragging. I did cut my leader off. I usually put a leader about 16 inches with a cat stumper on it. I got a 2-ounce bank sinker on there. And that's all I do. I don't use a long leader like I do dragging because I don't want that bait floating off the bottom 3 foot. So that'll keep it down on the bottom, you know, no more than a foot, and then catfish will be able to find it. So I'm gonna get these out. We're gonna sit here. I mean, we're only in 10 foot of water, but I've caught several fish right here, and I feel like it's worth a shot just to sit here for a little bit because I'm about done had enough of fighting this grass. I know y'all probably wonder why I chose to stop here. Well, I've caught 2 fish here. And what it is, it's a point on this secondary ledge. Little point turns out. And it's about a foot rise in the water. And I feel like what's happening, these fish are getting behind that point and getting out of that current. And it creates an eddy. And there's probably some bait fish and stuff hanging around it too. So, pretty good point. It's a long point. You know, it's probably 50 yards. It comes out maybe 20 foot off the secondary ledge. Like I said, I done caught fish here and got bites, several bites that I didn't catch. And like I said, I'm fighting this grass, man. I done got tired of it, so we're just gonna anchor up right here on the most productive spot that I've found this morning, and they just sit here and let them come to us, and hopefully I can keep the grass off the line. Like I said, this may not work, but I wanted to try it before we leave because I'm not gonna stay here much longer. It's done got pretty hot, man. So I'm gonna try this for a little bit and just see, because if it works, then it'll be something else I can do when I when I come back out, you know, I can set up on this and anchor down. You know, if the grass is still, you know, in a bad shape like it is right now. That fish absolutely destroyed that leader. He must have had it around a rock or been sitting behind a rock or a stump or something with some shells on it, because he absolutely destroyed it. So I'm gonna have to retie one of them. Probably give it about 30 minutes if it takes that long. See if they're here, and like I said, it may be a waste of time, but I'll give it 30 minutes before we go and just see. All right, folks, we pulled over here close to the bank. I got some current over here. That grass was pretty bad out there where I tried to anchor, so we moved over here a little closer to the bank. We're gonna give it about 15-20 minutes here, and then we fix to roll out. So we're in about 10 foot right here. There are some fish in here on the graph, but a lot of bait, a lot of little thread fins and gizzard shad in here. We're gonna give it a shot and see. Like I said, I'd like to pick up another one, but it may not happen. This may be a waste of time. You know, sometimes covering water's the only way to catch them. You know, especially when they're stuck in the mud, you can get that reaction bite. But you know, this right here, you just about gotta put it up current from him and hope one's hungry downstream and he'll work his way up and get it. So we'll see what happens.